my Facebook live videos. Today we are talking about why pick a niche for accountants. So just first of all, I'm Fanie Naude. I'm the Managing Director for BuzzNet Direct, and we help overworked accountants that are struggling with marketing and sales to get a constant stream of ideal clients. So today we're talking about why pick a niche. So if you watched last week's video, you would have seen how to pick a niche, but I think I probably got that a little bit backwards, because maybe I should tell you why first. Otherwise, why should you do it? Because there's a small number of people that just get it, why you should pick a niche, but it's not self-evident for everybody. So in today's video, I really want to just break it down for you why you should be picking a niche, because it's just solving just so many problems for accountants if you just go ahead and pick a niche. But first of all, let's see where you are now. So let's say, for example, you're the normal accountant, you're servicing a wide variety of clients. You have a few restaurants, a few lawyers, a few manufacturers or suppliers, and you just have a lot of variety of clients. And you're thinking, well, okay, is that a bad thing? Well, not necessarily, but let me point out for you. Okay, every single one of those businesses are different. That means your service delivery is going to be different because it's product companies and service companies, and there's different small things that you should know about. Let's say, for example, doctors with medical schemes and all that. So there's a lot of different things in each industry and each niche that's going to be specific to that. So let's say, for example, you have staff and you want to train them on your industries that you're servicing, but you're servicing 10 different industries. Well, that means you're going to have to provide training on 10 different industries. Okay, so that's a big burden, and it's also going to be different service delivery for each one of those, because it's just not the same type of business. So now you're thinking, okay, well, great. How am I going to get clients? If I'm servicing absolutely everybody, how do you get clients? How do you do marketing? So let's say, for example, you're standing in the middle of a stadium, because it's now Super Rugby. You're standing in the middle of the stadium and you just shout for the entire world, okay, I do accounting services. Who do you think is going to buy of that 60,000 people there? Absolutely nobody, because you're not speaking to someone specific. You're not saying, who do you help? You just say, well, I do accounting services. And so for some reason you think just people should be flocking to you. That's just not how marketing works. Marketing needs a foundation. The foundation is your niche. Who do you help? How do you help them? What sort of results do you get? All that sort of stuff need to be in there. And how do you, let's say, construct or create a message for 10 different industries in one message? You just cannot do it. So you cannot do any sort of marketing except telling them about your services. And that just makes you sound like every single other accountant out there, because every single accountant out there is saying, we do general accounting, we do CIPC submissions, we do audits, or we do all these different services that you offer, payroll, all that. It's just nobody cares about the services. Everybody cares about where they are now and where they want to be going, their desired situation. So what are you going to provide for them? What sort of results are you going to get for that business to motivate them to buy from you? So you cannot do that with multiple industries and multiple messages. So you need to be speaking to someone specific. Then you might be seen as big or diverse when you're servicing all these different industries, but you're not seen as an expert. Now, I do not think someone that's offering services to every single other industry out there as an expert in my industry. I just think they're just so widely spread. Their attention is just so wide that you're not going to be an expert. They're just going to give you the normal services, just the baseline compliance work, and nothing special at all. So you're not an expert in that field. Now, even if you think about, let's say, doctors, who gets the most respect? Is it your general practitioner, your GP down the road, that deals with absolutely every single patient out there, a cough here, a sore ankle there, a lung thing there, or an eye sore? Every single person that has a problem goes to the GP. Now, he's a generalist, going for absolutely everybody. But who has the more respect, him or the surgeon? Let's say, for example, the brain surgeon. Who has the more respect of those two? Who charges higher fees, the brain surgeon or the GP, the generalist? Now you're starting to see the picture of, okay, why you need to be an expert. If you're an expert in a specific industry, you get a lot more respect. You're seen as this expert in that industry, meaning you can charge premium prices as well, meaning you can increase your prices because you're the best in that specific industry. So let me just break it down. When you pick a niche, you have only one type of business that you need to service. Only one type of business. That's very easy service delivery because it's the same thing over and over again. There's only one type of training that you need to provide for your employees because you need to train them in only that specific niche. Then your marketing is 10 times more effective because you're speaking directly to your niche, because you understand them, you know how they talk, what matters to them, what exact results they want in their business. So your marketing is just 10 times more effective. Then the more you service that industry, you actually become an expert. Not just you saying you're an expert, you become an expert, because if you have 10, 20, 30 clients in the exact same niche, that means that you're really becoming good at servicing those clients. You're really understanding what makes their business tick, what makes it better, how you can improve their business. So you really become that expert. And then basically the people in that industry they get familiar with you because everybody is talking about you. Have you heard about this accountant that's specializing only in dentists? This guy, he really knows that other practice, the guy I studied with, he's using that accountant and he's taking the practice to a whole new level. And maybe we should talk to that guy because he's a specialist or an expert specifically for dentists. There's a company in America that I've just recently heard about that's basically, I think they're making between $10 and $20 million a year just specializing in dentists. Only that one specific niche, and that's very niche, only dentists. So if you're thinking, no, this will never work in South Africa and our people is not like that, we're just a little behind America. The culture is almost the same. We think the same. Everybody here basically thinks the same way, and you should realize that as soon as you're thinking, well, if I want to improve my business, I want to contact an expert. I don't want to contact just a run-of-the-mill cheap accountant that's just offering compliance work. I want the guy that's going to take my business to the next level, really increase my profit margin, really reduce my expenses, reduce my taxes, go deeper into my business, optimize my business for really scaling up. So that's what you want to be. You want to be seen as that sort of person in your specific niche. So I really hope this provided some value for you and just gave you a little bit of insight on why you should be picking a niche. It solves so many problems. You are feeling overworked, you can charge premium prices, only deal with a few clients and not be overworked. You're struggling to get clients. If you're an expert in a specific field, the clients are just attracted to you. They just come to you. So there's so many problems. This just keeps on solving once you start to specialize and pick a specific niche. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. If you're feeling a little bit lost and you think you need help, we do offer free consultations where we dive a little bit deeper into your business, exactly where you are now, what's your goals, where do you want to be going, and how exactly we can help you to get there, or how you can get there on your own. We offer these free consultation sessions. Just check out in the description for a schedule for my calendar link, and you can schedule your free consultation with me. So otherwise, thank you everybody for tuning in today. And I really hope this provided some value. Give us a like or a share if it does. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week.